Hello everyone, hope you are well on a Tuesday night. Got several things to cover in this video and a very good verse, excellent verse at the end, so stay tuned for that. But first, it looks as though the Canadian Prime Minister, Mr. Trudeau, is quite a salesman. He's quite a personal protection tool salesman, I'll say. Looks like maybe better than Obama was. From what I am hearing, is that since his decree was put down, I think, about a week ago, sales of a particular protection tool has just gone bonkers. I mean, off the charts, setting records. Good news. So quite a salesman he has turned out to be. That's good news. Interesting. Very telling. Okay, next thing. I had an interesting comment from the video from my last one, the one from yesterday. I can't remember who even said it, but it was a question, really, I guess more of a question, is that why aren't people protesting of what's going on with the inflation, gas prices, $54 billion to Ukraine, and, throw cake at us, why are we not seeing marches in the streets to DC, in the big cities, big signs? Yeah, I'm not out there either. Yeah, so I'm included in that. But why are we not seeing protests? I'm not hearing any. If this is going on, I'm not hearing about it. Why not? It's a good question. It's a very good question. And there's a couple of reasons that come to my mind. There's probably more to it, but and before I go there, I just wonder, maybe we're just not at that full breaking point yet. Too many people are still comfortable. Maybe lack of organization. Number one, I think a lot of people, sadly, are just still asleep. They're just blissfully oblivious and figure that this is just temporary. Things are going to be fine. Number two, the people who are not asleep are just busy working, prepping, trying to get some kind of hedge on all this stuff, trying to take care of our families. Just busy. So that's a good reason too. But again, what is that point where that changes and there's action? There's more action. Is it $8 a gallon? $10 a gallon? North of that? Really don't know. We really don't know. Somebody else made a good comment and said that even if oil production increased all of a sudden, turn on all the pipelines and spigots, why would they lower the price? I mean, people are paying what they are now. So good question too. But I believe that instead of protesting large organizations, organized marches and all that stuff, I don't know if it'll happen, but I think instead you're going to see people resort to taking things, how can I say it, into their own hands. Crime. Just taking stuff. I mean, if you get to the point where you have nothing else to lose, your back is against the wall, you're going to do some things that you wouldn't normally do. It's just humans, that's human nature. If somebody has to feed their family and they're in danger of not being able to feed their family, and you need fuel to go to work, to keep a roof over your head and keep food on the table, then it can be desperate measures. We see civil unrest, possibly, at least on a certain scale, maybe. I think we need to be very aware and vigilant when we're out there, when we're out in public, around any type of crowd, in any store or any event. More than usual. Let's keep an eye out, big time. There was also an interesting a bulletin. You might have seen this, but from the DHS, that's Department of Homeland Security, warns of heightened threat environment. A heightened threat environment, violent months ahead. Homeland Security warns individuals using high-profile events to justify violence against ideological opponents, public gatherings, schools, and more. This bulletin was issued earlier today, Tuesday, for the next several months to monitor both risks of domestic and foreign adversaries looking to sow discord within the United States to promote acts of violence. In the coming months, we expect the threat environment to become more dynamic. Several high-profile events could be exploited to justify acts of violence against a range of possible targets. This is what the DHS is saying. That list of targets includes public gatherings, faith-based institutions, schools, racial, religious minorities, government facilities and personnel, infrastructure, city and U.S. infrastructure, the media, and perceived ideological opponents. That's interesting. Some of the wording is very interesting. That's as far as I'm going to go with it. That, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to say that's just very interesting. Yeah. The department stressed that foreign adversaries, including terrorist organizations and nation-state adversaries, also remain intent on exploiting the threat environment to promote or inspire discord or undermine U.S. democratic institutions. So I'll post a link to it. You can read that. There's more to it. I won't go in anymore, but very interesting. Anyway, I wanted to cover that. Now, this next thing I'm going to cover, y'all, okay, I need to take a deep breath because I'm trying to keep my cool on this one. But I saw this earlier. The title of the article is "Let Them Eat Teslas," you know, the car, the EV car. The senator, Democratic Senator Debbie, this is from Michigan, Debbie, I don't know how you say her last name, Stabenow, Stabenow, I'm taking a stab at that, no pun intended, Stabenow. But anyway, she was at some finance hearing or something, meeting earlier today, and bragging that she doesn't have to worry about high gas prices because she finally has her EV now, her electric vehicle. And she can drive. She drove from Michigan to Washington, D.C. She said, I just have to tell you, I was able to drive all the way from my state to D.C. and pass all these gas stations. Didn't have to worry about it. Everybody should just go buy electric vehicles. That's all you got to do. Just go buy electric. Okay. Sure. No problem. I'll do it tomorrow. Not. I mean, what do those things cost? I mean, like, what, 60, 70 grand on the bottom scale? No. I mean, this is out of touch. They are. So out of touch. Does she even buy groceries? I doubt it. Everyone go out and buy an EV. Let them eat cake. This is how much they loathe you. This is what they think of you. I was able to pass by all those gas stations and just wave at the plebes out there, the serfs. having to fill up their regular cars that take gasoline, the filth. I was able to just bypass all those people. Well, all right then. They really do loathe you. Meant to be ruled. Serf. Just go buy a Tesla. No problem. I want to say stronger stuff, but I will not do that. Okay? I will not do that. Okay. Share your thoughts. But yes, but again, we need to prepare. We need to keep prepping to get our houses in order and get them ready. And when you go out, please be aware. Okay. Verse, Isaiah 5:20 is, woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. A lot of that going on. You could really say that for the last 2-3 years, really. But no, now more than ever, it seems like, right? Everything's upside down. We have to realize that God is timeless. God made no mistakes when he made us. Okay? And we just need to stay faithful, because he's going to be faithful. All right? Again, share your thoughts. Be aware out there. Be safe. God bless you. See you soon.